Hi guys, welcome to another Asus Transformer Prime video. This is another great applications video, so it is available for any Android device, and while this is available and very usable on smartphones, I'm looking at the tablet specific side of this application because I've been looking for a very long time for an adequate Facebook tablet application, because whenever you look at Facebook on the browsers of tablets, it doesn't quite work perfectly. I'm demonstrating here in Dolphin to show you the best possible use of Facebook on a browser, and even though it is very good, as you can see it's just a little bit laggy, doesn't always pick up my scrolling, and it takes a while to load up adverts for one thing, and it doesn't have the ticker on the right hand side. And if I try and view somebody's comments, which I'm going to do here, just watch how long this takes to load. About 2 or 3 seconds, and that's on a good day. Sometimes it can take a lot longer, and it really riles me, but it takes so long. So I've been looking for an application to display on the tablet instead of in the browser format, and I think I finally found one. And this is the application I'm going to recommend that you download, and it is free, of course. It is called Friendcaster for Facebook. And as I said, it's available as a smartphone application, but it's got a very good tablet client as well. And I'm going to explore that now in the next few minutes. So let's take a look at Friendcaster for tablets. Now, just before I show you the application itself, I had quite a bit of trouble getting Friendcaster to work on the tablet. For some reason, whenever I tried to install the permissions, it would give me a blank screen and then say that it couldn't do it. So in order to get around this, what I did is I downloaded Friendcaster for my smartphone, and through the smartphone I accepted the permissions, which meant that when I installed it back onto a tablet, the permissions were already accepted from Facebook, so I could use the application on the tablet. So if you are having trouble getting Friendcaster onto the Prime, if you do have another Android device, install it on there first, and then hopefully it will work on the tablet. Right, let's start off by using the main client of the application. As you can see, it loads up in a good tablet format. We have the storylines down here, and then the sort of main options down here in terms of my profile, looking at friends, photographs, checking in, messages, and so on. So let's just zoom in a bit more, and then we'll scroll down some of the news stories. So as you can see, the text is very big and very readable, which is something I like. If I just press on somebody's story, it'll load up in the right hand side, and then you can get a closer look at the comments, make a like, respond to a comment, and so on. So much better use than as you saw on the browser when the text was much smaller, and that was managed by the font size on the browser, which always tends to be too small for the Facebook client. Let's keep looking, and let's now have a look at a picture and see how that looks. So as you can see, I press on it and then it loads up the picture in full screen, which is absolutely fine. All good there. And let's have a look and see what this one looks like, which has a picture and some comments. Not the fastest application, I must admit, having a look at it here, but it did load up a picture, and then I can press on the bottom and then comments come up, and again that was fine. And yeah, so the basic use of it is pretty good. One thing I do like is as I scroll down, you can just see that there's a little time indicator coming up here and how long ago the posts were made, so that's a pretty nice addition as well. If I just press on my profile, we'll give you a little look at what it looks like on somebody's timeline as such. Here you can see that that's my picture and it has some personal information there, and then I can scroll down on my wall posts here on the right hand side. So again, quite an intuitive look at how everything is working. Go back to the main news feed. Another thing that I do like about the client is that if I go to a picture, or when you have somebody who's posting a lot of updates about a game which you're not particularly interested in, you can actually disable them. I've disabled most of them already, so I can't show you that in particular, but if I do a long press on this person, if I just go back to the news story, and sorry, I've just gone wrong there. If I do a long press on this person's post, it gives me the option to say like, look at this person's profile, but also hide. So if I pressed hide here, I would get the option to hide the person's post completely or hide the application that it's coming from. And I've done that with a lot of games, so that's very helpful stuff there. A few other things that you can have a look at if I press on this sort of sundial button here, which you just can't see. Let me zoom out for a second. If I press on this sundial thing here, that brings up all my notifications, which is quite nice, very well displayed. And if I just press on one in a bit more detail, it will show that this person wants to add me as a school yearbook, which I'm not going to agree on today. The other thing you can do, if you click on the settings, there's a plethora of settings here, and I'm not going to go through them all, but one of the nice things is that you can actually change your theme, and I'm going to change this now to probably a bit of a horrible colour. So if I do OK, and it's changed it now to an orange and white display. So again, a nice little touch there. So as I say, I'm not going to go into lots of things, and I'm not going to start playing about with my Facebook profile, liking random stuff and posting. But you can do all of those things, and it's very nicely displayed on this tablet. So I do suggest this as the application of choice for viewing Facebook on a tablet. Just one more thing to show you. And that last thing to show you is that Friendcaster has quite a good widget as well. If I zoom in on the widget here on the left hand side of one of my home screens, you'll see that it's kind of just showing the news feed, but on a single column, which I could resize if I want to, and so I can look at these different stories. And if I press on one randomly again, it loads it into the main application, which is nice. I could like it and so on. Sometimes it doesn't actually load the application, sometimes it just stays within the home screen, which is done here, so it's just loaded up the post in a bit more detail, but it's not actually gone into the application, which is quite useful. And then there's also the refresh options, and then you can post a comment, take a picture, and so on. So Friendcaster has quite a robust widget as well. As I say, I'm not going to go into too much detail with the application. Just download it and play about with it yourself. I don't want to be interactive with it and start messing about with my profile, but I found it very useful and haven't hit too many buffers with it so far. Another thing that it does is it'll actually give you notifications on your home screen, and they'll kind of load up. So sometimes I've opened up my tablet and there's been a notification there with a response, and maybe I could view it in a bit more detail if I wanted to, or cancel it. And through the options you could turn that off as well, but another nice addition. So finally, the tablet has a decent application, Facebook application. And if I just show you one more thing, the one thing that you do have to contend with is tiny videos at the bottom. That's for the free version, of course. If you paid for it, then you'd be able to get rid of that and probably get some more options as well. And it's quite a popular application, so there's a lot of plugins in the same fashion that Dolphin Browser has a lot of plugins, so investigate them as well. So I just wanted to give you a brief introduction of the best Facebook application, best free Facebook application for the Asus Transformer Prime. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any comments, questions, I'll certainly go into more exploration if you want me to in specific areas. But for now, that is a quick look at Friendcaster for the Transformer Prime. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon in another Asus Transformer Prime video.